Hello, welcome to possibly the first, maybe second. I can't quite. I don't know when this is gonna come out because. Yep, but this is gonna be me. I'm gonna test each of these text to AI image creation softwares, I guess, and comparing them. I've got a list of prompts on different things, I guess, on different styles of AI generated stuff. I'll briefly go over each one of these and at least what I know about it. This is one, of course, everyone knows. It's DALL-e Mini Crayon. You can just put something in like balloons, and then hit go, and it'll get you that, basically. Then we got this one, which not a lot of people know about, and I'll try and link these in the description, but I'm not exactly sure how linking works yet because I haven't done it yet. But you basically, I'll also be judging it on the time that it takes to render. This one's a bit different though because you have to actually press this, and then you have to have this all load, and then you have to hit that, and then you have to hit this. And then you go down, and then you put your prompt in, and then it'll give it to you. This one is probably one of the better ones, and I'll leave it linked, and I'll try and find the video that shows how to do it. Otherwise, I'll make a bit of a tutorial on how to do it. Next up, we got the Prexy text to image. This one's pretty good, except that it does have like a limited amount of prompts that you can give per month, I think, or per week. I hope it's not per month, but it kind of does a thing. We'll try that. Dream by Wombo is more of an artistic one. You put it in and it'll give you some kind of art. You can see what it's done here. There's different styles that you can do. I'll just do it with no style just to make it a little more, I guess, random. So yeah, look, it gives you balloons. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that before. Anyway, so let's start off. I'll show you what my prompts are. I'll give you an idea. So the first two prompts were basically each two prompts is 6 prompts. Each two is a different kind of thing. And then the first one will be that thing, and then the next one will be slightly more complicated kind of idea of that. So first is a close-up of a bowl of fruit, photorealistic. I find that putting photorealistic, well, if you do a close-up and then your prompt, a close-up of your prompt, and then photorealistic dramatic lighting, a lot of the time it's actually pretty good, at least in Crayon it is. So put that in. This one takes a little longer because you've got to actually pop it in here, and then you've got to do the stuff again. So we'll just get that. Bowl of fruit, realistic. Okay. So, hit that. It'll actually just take my prompt and then go time. Now that's going to make it. That's going to make that. And that is going to make that. Cool. Now I don't actually know how long it's going to take to, well, I mean, I have the general idea. It's like a minute. You can skip forwards if you want. I've tried editing these videos and I can't figure out. If you know any good, editing softwares and stuff that have no watermark and are good, just leave them in the comments. Okay, that's already made that. That's already started. So this one kind of works like it starts off with this. Every single time it'll start off with that, and then it'll kind of fish it out or whatever. That's already made that. And DALL-E 2 is probably, yeah. Okay, so this one is still working. And this one is already done. We're just waiting on this one. But we'll judge these ones now. So these are pretty good. So a bowl of fruit, photorealistic. It's got in the bowl. It's gotten the fruit. I wouldn't say it's photorealistic, but it's pretty good, I guess. The main reason I did this one is because I wanted to see what fruits it would actually pick for the bowl. I think the best one out of this is probably this one, because you can see apple, something. But then we got banana, grapes, mandarin, strawberries and stuff. So yeah, it's got the idea. This one, same sort of thing. Bowl, fruit. This one's probably the best. Number 3. So then if you want to do a different form, you just go up here and type that in and do that, and then do that again. This one is probably the worst out of all of them, because I find this one's always quite, what's the word, like, it's got a lot going on, because it has to come from all of this, which is like a lot of noise. So then you can see it's just a lot of little balls, less and less, until it's like, that just doesn't look appetizing. I don't want to eat that. Now we got this. That's not very good at all. That's just kind of gross. Although this one is like kind of for art purposes, so it's not going to be as kind of photorealistic, I guess you could say, as this one. And this is what it spat out for this. That's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. Okay, well, I'm half thinking of not even including this one, because it's kind of not exactly that great. Like, it's not even a contester at this point. But well. Next up, a close-up of a toy monkey on top of a metal horse. A toy metal horse, photorealistic. So this is like the same general idea, like it's a close-up of a thing, photorealistic, except it's much more complicated. This is like where DALL-E 2 would really shine. Because, I mean, if you ask DALL-E 2 for a bowl of fruit, it would give you it, because there's plenty of bowls of fruit out there. So it's pretty easy for it to stick one together. But I don't think there's that many pictures of toy monkeys on top of metal horses photorealistic, as far as I really know. I mean, there might be. Let's just let that do its thing. We'll just... this one ain't gonna do anything. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's just gonna be terrible. So, yep. And then... 70. Okay. Create. Some of these might even go over the limit for this one, which means they probably won't be able to go in, but yeah, we'll see what it comes up with. So I'm not really sure exactly whether it looks around the entire internet for different things. Like for a close-up of a toy monkey, would it go to Google and just search up toy monkey, then find images of toy monkeys? Because if so, then I guess you can get where it's coming from. That's just terrifying right there. I don't like that. And then it would look for a horse, it would look for metal, it would look for toys, and then it would stick it all together, or does it just kind of know? That's what I wonder. Okay, that's not actually that bad. I mean, considering, you can see it's metal, you can see there's an eye there for some reason. That's a bit creepy. That's what that spat out. I didn't think this one would do very good on this, because it's not really meant for this kind of thing. It's meant for art. So when we get up to like a painting of a cottage in a field, that's going to be much better. But this one right now is not very good. This one is quite good, actually. It is a toy monkey. Like, I can kind of see a toy monkey. It looks a bit more like just a monkey. We'll go by these one by one. On top of a metal horse, photorealistic. None of these are really photorealistic, but that's what you can just kind of expect. This one we got a monkey. Doesn't necessarily look like a toy. And then we got a horse that's made of metal. Monkey, metal horse. Monkey, horse. Kind of. Really, as long as I see a monkey and I see a horse that's made of metal, and it's somewhat photorealistic, then you've got me there. It's pretty good. This one I don't even know what it tried to do. I guess you got a monkey and something and a bit of metal. This one I actually quite like. This is a monkey that kind of looks like a horse and it's made of metal. This one's terrifying. This is not even what I wanted at all. This is just a monkey on top of something. That's just a monkey. And this is creepy looking. Like, that's like a monkey head. And then like a leg out here, a leg out there, and a leg coming back there. That's creepy. Nah. I don't like that. This one is actually pretty good. We got a monkey. We don't have any. That's creepy. We don't have any metal horses as far as I can tell, but number one, or this one right here, is not bad when it comes to actually the monkey. In terms of the metal, I'm not seeing any real metal anywhere. This is what this came up with. I mean, you can see a monkey, you can see a metal horse. It's done better than I expected. And then this one's just kind of looks like a clown, to be honest. It's a bit weird. Anyway, that's that. Some of these I should probably save for thumbnails, because I need to figure out how to actually create a good thumbnail. I'm gonna screenshot that one. That's creepy. I don't like that. No, I do not like that. I'm gonna try and use something. I'm gonna try and use like a snipping tool. Snip. No, snip. I could obviously just cut this out, but yeah, well. There you go. You can see how thumbnails are made now. There. Did that actually save or no? Come on. Save. Save it as monkey. And then there's this one which save. I think that was save image as. Yep. And, well, you know, whatever. If I can figure out how to cut this out, it'll be good, but I mean, if someone recommends me a good, you know, something. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. A painting of a cottage in a field, oil painted. So, painting of a cottage in a field. Oil painted. I feel this one is gonna be a little, no, not Salvador Dali. Create, submit, make. Okay, that's doing that. So then we have a charcoal painting of a blimp flying over a town, award-winning, atmospheric. I tend to like to use award-winning and atmospheric because it'll look for award-winning stuff and it'll actually be good, instead of just charcoal painting, which can sometimes just be not that great. So, I don't know. And I thought atmospheric would look cool. That's already come up with something. I don't even like that. I don't really like this Dream by Wumbo. It's much more abstract than I like. And that one's still trying to figure it out. This one's nearly done. Here we go. Okay. So we got, I mean, a painting of a field. A painting of a cottage in a field, oil painting. I mean, close up you can kind of tell that it's not actually a painting. But if you look at it like this, you know, it does look like an oil painting of a cottage in a field, especially this one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. This one is still making its stuff. That one is somehow still running its prediction. If that one doesn't load, we'll just go on without it. And then this one's pretty bad as far as I can really tell. It's not great. Not great at all. That's what that's come up with. Yeah, you can get the idea. You know, I'm kind of tempted to just close this tab and not use this because it's not very. Oh, actually, it doesn't look that bad. We'll let it run. There. That's what this has come up with. This is probably the best one. Number 2. Yep. Let's just. I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll just move on to this. New knot. Oh. Come on. 77. Create. So that's gonna make that. This will be interesting. I'm not sure whether like iMovie or anything works on here. No, I've already tried. iMovie, iMonster. What is an iMonster? Electronic Duo. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And then we have so this was objects. This was paintings. And now this is just going to be kind of a mix, like ideas. And then paintings with the ideas, but then also not. Just kind of a mix of all of it. So that's a wedding on Mars, oil painted, photorealistic. Wait, what? Oil painted and photorealistic. Now we'll see what happens. An escalator going through the sky, going into the sky, with clouds, sun beaming through clouds, photorealistic, like a stairway to heaven, basically. Whoa, okay, this actually worked out a lot better than I thought it would. A charcoal painting. It is a charcoal painting of a blimp. It's a blimp flying over a town. It's a town. Award-winning, I wouldn't say that. Atmospheric, definitely. Especially this one, look at it. That's pretty good. Wait. And then this one is actually pretty good as well. Except these bottom ones didn't really capture it, but number 1 and whatever is very good. This one, I don't even know, to be honest. And this one is actually not that bad either. We're just gonna go on without this one a lot of times because it takes forever to load, and I don't want you sitting around forever. Very cool. Alright, next up. A wedding, well, do I want to save this? No, I can always do it again. A wedding on Mars. Oil painting and photorealistic. That'll be interesting. There we go. Is this photorealistic? Oh, whatever. I think you can actually pick charcoal somewhere, but that might kind of tint it a little bit, so we'll just create and see what that does. A wedding on Mars. Make a wedding on Mars. Make for me. Yep. Very interesting. If you watch this video and you've watched up till here, good job. That's cool. Comment something like, "Ooh, yeah, this is cool. You should do more of this." And I'd like to see it, and I'll watch them when they come out. Comment that, and it'll boost my ego, which is pretty good. That's what that came up with. That's pretty great. I mean, nah. Frequently asked questions. Join our newsletter. News. Whoa, okay, that's actually, well, I mean, it's not what I expected, but it's not bad. It's a wedding on Mars oil painting. I wouldn't say it's a wedding on Mars, because I'm not seeing any red sand, or whatever, but it's a wedding, and it's an oil painting. It's not photorealistic. They probably stuffed it up a little bit, saying photorealistic and oil painting. This one's still figuring it out. This one actually doesn't look that bad. I might actually just let that run. That's pretty cool looking. I mean, that does look like Mars. And then that's what that came up with, which is just kind of I mean, you can see like a wedding veil faces kind of in Mars. But I mean, other than that, it's like, come on. Come on. Okay, and I find that this is a lot better nowadays, other than like, multiple, like a month ago or 2 weeks ago when everyone was using this. So if you want to, I'll leave these in the description. If you want to go on if you want to go on, what's its face, if you want to go and check them out, I'll leave the links. This is still doing its thing. I don't actually exactly know why. Ooh, I dropped something. This one's pretty good, considering. Over here, it almost looked like. Is that what I think that is? Oh, no, okay. I mean, yeah, that looks like a wedding. It looks like it's on Mars. I don't know what the little dots and doodads are. It's really interesting how, like, this one little dot right here, where my cursor is, then turns into this, which turns into that, which turns into this, which then turns, at the end, turns into, like, a shine on a weird red blob. It's weird how things are. This one's actually pretty good. Except for these bottom ones aren't that great. This one, the second one, I guess. The second one across is probably the best out of maybe all of these. Because it's just, I mean, it's a wedding lady, and that is Mars. I mean, it almost looks like it's just gotten a picture of the Himalayas and made it kind of dark, but that's not how this thing really works, so. Yeah, and then that's this one as well. I think this one would work very well if you did like a crowd of people or something. Because it's very good at making lots and lots of little things. Like if you did, a stapler or something, it wouldn't work as well as if you did a ball pit. A wedding on Mars, oil painting for the reals. Okay, let's try this last one. An escalator going through the sky with clouds, sun beaming through clouds, photorealistic. I really just want to see what this spits out. Take my prompt. make my prompt. An escalator going through the sky. Yep. What is this? Oh, my heart dropped for a second there because I saw live 0 seconds, so I thought I hadn't been recording. I've been recording for 25 minutes. That's not actually that bad, considering. Not that bad at all. I do need to figure out like an editing thing though. So if you've got any ideas, put them down. Oh, I actually forgot to. Wow, I mean, yeah. This is what I wanted, basically. Especially this one. This one's very good. It's an escalator going through the sky. Sun with clouds, sun beaming through clouds, photorealistic. It has actually kind of gotten all of that. It's gotten clouds, sun beaming, photorealistic. It's gotten all of it. It's gotten all of it. All of it, all of it. This one's terrible. This one looks kind of... I don't know, I don't really like that one. And then this one's pretty good as well. Okay, well that's where things are going to be wrapped up. Wrapped up in a nice wrap. I will leave the descriptions of these. I will try and edit things. And, I don't know, watch my videos. They're fun. I don't know, man. Well, I'm going to leave a little thingy up here to say, watch this video. You can't see me pointing at the screen, but watch that one right there. Stop recording. I will. Okay, this has been me, and you can find me at my channel. Click on it and watch my videos, all of them, start to finish, a couple hundred times. Anyway, see ya.